back for round 2 of the Kingsville Boxwoods. Last time we did the group planting. Today we're going to do the individual ones. This is the cascading one. Rotate it. There was a couple branches taken off just to help me that I didn't need, that would help me wire this and get it in the pot. Some of the underrun, I cut a branch off here, and that was just to help wire it because I knew I wasn't going to use that branch. I'm thinking this tree will be more of a front, like this, where you can see the thing, and I'm thinking this will be a full cascade. I'm thinking this, I'm just going to let this grow out and it's going to be much longer. And we've got a curve starting in there, which is I'm going to go with. There's a curve down there. We'll see what we get out of this eventually. And I think this will be the top of it. And we will start trimming some stuff that we don't need out. Let's see what we got here. We have a bunch of branches back here. 1, 2, 3 here. I think this is just going to be the front, the top. I'm going to make this more of like going this way. All this stuff going this way, I think. So, I think this one we're going to keep just to help thicken up the, try to thicken up the trunk a little bit, because there's not a lot of, the base is not thick. So we're just going to leave this. This will just be all sacrificial. I'll just let it grow. This is too high up, I think, to add to this, so we're just going to remove this. This is going to go. Don't need that. Clear that out to help show the. You do want to try to see that branch coming down more. I'm thinking that would be a good front. Just a little off. We'll see this coming down here. These will have to be cleaned up a little more. I will clean up that branch that I took off before with the branch. A little better. These will have to be cleaned up later when the wire comes off. Get rid of that. I'm thinking of, yeah, we'll see this stuff over here. And then this will come down this way and maybe come over further this way when we do it. And then this will just lean off this to this side a little bit. I don't want this. This will be too close. This is too low. Out of here. Yeah, that lead is stuck underneath the wire, so it'll come out some other time. Now, I think this comes out too far. We don't need this coming out this far. So I will trim this back to there, I think, for now. pull this down. I don't need this branch. This branch is too close too. I want this part cleaned out a little bit. I wanted this to look kind of like maybe it's just all growing this way and down. I don't want it to, yeah, I don't want it to look much on this side, I don't think. I'll just leave all this stuff for now. Get rid of that. That's a third branch in place. We don't need it. That's growing underneath. There's some of these big leaves here. I'm going to cut this top off. So the apex will grow up this way more. I'm going to decide if we want to keep. Yeah, I do. If I keep it, I want this to grow that direction, not with that, but it might go. This branch might go because it just kind of interferes with this. Yeah, there's the start of that. Now, we have a branch over top on a cascade. Branch does not matter too much. It can work. But what we're going to do is this has 3 branches here. Now this will come down out this way. And we'll remove this branch below it. It's kind of parallel, too close, doesn't need it. Other side. Keep. What we're going to keep next. What I think I'm going to keep up here is a tiny branch. We're going to take the bigger branch off up here just because I don't like the way it's growing, and this will grow better, I think, when it grows out. And I'll have to wire it back maybe a little bit. This top branch is going. I don't like the position of that one. We need to see the branch. We need to see the. We need to see the branch more. The branch more. This will go in favor of this stuff down here. This has got to go because we got 2 branches fairly close that are on the same side, so we don't need that. Now something's got to go here because we've got 1, 2, 3 branches. The main branch. This is the main branch, so that ain't going. I'm thinking I'm going to keep in favor for this one that's tighter, that comes down, and we'll make that into a little bit of a, like this pad, because these 2 are parallel. That will look better without that. So we'll cut that off. This is on the inside of the curve, so that will go. Rid of some of these. This will have to go because it's kind of still on the inside of the curve. So our next choice is we keep this growing over, and I say no, it's not in a good place to be growing over the top. Where's some more big leaves here? These big leaves are really distracting with a lot of this stuff. Okay, now I'm looking at this better. We got more destroys. This has got to go because it's growing on the underneath. Leaves growing on the underneath we don't need. Now here, you can see we got two branches. One's behind the other. And the way that's working, I say no. This comes towards that, so this top one will go in favor of the bottom one, and then it'll come down a little bit and out, and then we will work on the end some other day. Let's clean that up a little. Okay, let's define this bend just a little bit here. I'm going to actually bend this a little that way. I'm going to bend this way a little bit. And I do want this to bend quite a bit. The top it won't, and then it'll come out, it'll bend. It's going to probably bend a couple times, and we're going to develop it more. There'll be more development up top, and then as it gets lower it'll more compact in. But right now we're just going to let everything grow that we're going to keep. This is kind of underneath, this is under the wire and in the curve. So anytime you have curves, you typically don't want anything on the inside of a curve. You want your branches to come on the outside, like here, like here, like here. You want the branches to come off on the outside of a curve, not on the inside of the curve. And that's whether it's a cascading branch down or going up, the trunk going up. You always want to keep, you typically want to keep stuff out of the inside curve. So we're not going to touch anything down here, just because it will need to, as it grows out, it'll need to curve, make another curve. So we'll decide what's going to get cut off down here later. I'm just going to cut that leaf off. But these branches, we've got to make our decisions here. 1, 2, 3 branches. We don't need all 3 of those branches. We've got to decide. Let's get rid of this. I think some of these, moving some of these leaves will open things up and give us a better look at what we're going for. Could keep these 2. These would work. And also removing this one and these 2 would work. These 2 would not work together. These 2 are too close, and they come together too close, I think. With this being here and then this, you know, you're kind of cramming this one in. Where these 2, this one goes out, this one comes down, we're good. Or this one and this one goes out, and this one comes down. And this one could even come, if we take this one out and keep this one could even come down a little more like this eventually. We could wire it down a little more. And I'm honestly thinking it might look a little better with this just down a little more. Which, if we keep this one, you can't really do that. It just looks better with the flow. That's a tough one. We could leave all 3 of them for now and make a decision later if I can't make the decision. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to favor for taking the middle one out and keeping the 2. I think the further apart ones would look better. Yeah, I think that'll look better, and then this could be wired down just a little bit to give it more of a, bring it a little more in line with the curve. And in fact, I can actually bring the curve up a little bit, and then get a little more of a sharper turn, and then when we do that, this will kind of, later we can wire this in place to be a little more off of that, and then this comes down. Honestly, I actually wasn't going to remove anything. I'm going to remove, this stuff's going to all be on the inside of a curve, the next thing, so there's no reason to keep it, really. And then we'll just leave the tip to grow. So, you just gotta imagine this without this stuff back here. Imagine the top here. This branch might go. I'll leave it for now. One of them's gotta go. There's 3. Well, this one's down lower than that. It could work, but something's going up, probably up here. So we'll work on that some other time. I'll just default that to another time. Let me see if I can get the, what I want is, I think that will be the front. And you just gotta like ignore that back stuff that will eventually go, that we're keeping for sacrificial reasons to help thicken up the thing. And I think, and you just gotta imagine this going down maybe, oh, I'm thinking maybe 3 inches, 4 inches further down than this. I'm really thinking of a long cascade for this. So we'll move on to the next tree. The next one is going to be a slant. We're going to make it growing out this way. So I don't know if there'll be much of anything this way. It'll be like sort of like a windswept. I think I might be going for a windswept look for this. I'm not sure, or just at least it's growing mostly out this way. As you can see, I planted it a little on an angle, and I'm going to take advantage of this growth that's already out this way. I'll rotate it. Okay, let's get started on underneath stuff. This is definitely going to go out of here. A lot of this stuff's going out of here. I'm going to cut this whole piece out to expose the trunk better. Clean that up a little more. Clean out some branches in here. Clean this stuff out. Yeah, that gives us a better look of what we're working with. Now, my options. Go with this lower, maybe cut it off here and let this go out. I'm honestly thinking taking that off and pulling this down a little bit. I think I could get this in a better position where this, I don't think I could get it, it couldn't bend it up at the edge. It's too thick here to take advantage of that. So I think that's my best bet for what I want to do, because I'm thinking this is still a little low. So what we're going to do, I'm going to get in here with the branch cutters and just cut that off. Ta-da! They're all gone. Let's see if we can clean that up at a later date, I think. More. Oh, let's clean it up now. I'm going to leave kind of a big wound, but clean up better. Now this can be wired down this way to give me more of the angle I want. So now, before we wire it, let's clean stuff up so I have less things to worry about. Let's just get rid of these leaves on here. Okay, these, that goes, that's growing. That's growing straight up. These are growing along. Straight up and straight down. Then we got more stuff going straight up and straight down. Get rid of those. Trying to decide if I want to save this. I could grow that on top. No, we're not. We don't want that. Do this. Some more. That is a big thing on these, just getting rid of a lot of the leaves we don't need. Okay, seeing we got two branches going out on either side here, I'm going to remove, seeing we got a branch here, and these are parallel, I'm going to remove this one in favor of that one, and keep this back, this one, but we're going to bring this one back to here. We don't need it as long as it is right now. I think beyond some upward facing growth and some lower facing growth, I'm not going to touch any of the end right now. And then I think I will wire it now and see what we got. Okay, I've already wired it up. I'll just bend it now. I'm going to bring this down, angle like that. And as you can see, unlike what I had, which was more of a sharper angle, this flows a little more. I think this looks better. So, cut the excess. I don't need much of a bend. I'm going to bend it just a little more. Typically your bends, when you bend something, it'll come back a little. So, okay, now we have to tackle the other side of the tree. Trying to decide if we want it growing out this way. I'm thinking no. I'm thinking we remove this stuff, grow this, and kind of, like I said, give it a kind of a windswept look. Get it mostly growing, get it all growing more that way. So, remove that. Like so. Then we remove these two branches growing inwards because there's really not enough room for them. And I think what we have, we leave as is, and we maybe eventually pull this out. I think it's too small to mess with right now. Just clean it up. And just gotta imagine this stuff tilting a little this way. I think that'll be a good look. We'll just let that stuff grow for now. We'll wired at another time. Clean this up. And I'll put some stuff on this. I don't know. I don't know if I should clean this up now or let it heal some and then. Nah, it doesn't make much of a difference. So we're gonna take this part of it off. Clean this up. It's gonna be a big wound, but I'll put some paste on that afterwards. So there's the slanted one. This is my last one, and it's going to be more of an upright plant. I plan on letting this one grow out some, but we still need to do some initially growing on it. It's twin trunked. So, and I think this will be the front. I don't think, we'll find out as we cut it, but I think this will be the front. It leans a little forward this way, better. So we'll rotate it, show you what it looks like here. And let's get started on this. See, we're not sure about the front yet. I'm not going to take any of this stuff off or the back ones off until I know that I don't want them, but this center growth will go. That's growing inwards. This I know I don't want. We don't want this. We know that. This is too long. So, I think I'm going to cut this back to there. And let that become the new leader for that. It's probably not going to grow very much, but and we will cut that off. This is where I want most of the growth. Not here, but give that a change of direction. No, I might move it back to this one. We'll decide in a minute. Okay. Yeah, I like this. This is the front, so we're just going to remove these two forward-facing branches, like that. This back branch is too low, so we'll get rid of that. This branch will stay, but this side branch will go. He's growing inwards. Got two branches. This is too close. This divine. Oh, the divine's pretty good. Let's see where this one's going. Clip both of these back a little bit. No reason to have these that long right now. Put this back. This is going to go parallels underneath. There we go. This is going into these, so that's going to go. And there used to be a branch up there. Cut this back to this here. And this branch is too thick. I'm gonna remove this and favor maybe something else will grow there. It's just too thick for the look of it right now. And I'm going to make this the new leader. This is going to be the leader, so we'll leave that here. Okay, now these two branches, I'm going to keep these two branches, but they need to be cleaned up. Let's get the top one. The top one has multi-branches coming out. I'm going to take out this lower one first and back to that. We're going to take this lower one out, favor this more upright one, and this one's growing inside, so that will be removed. And I think for now we're going to keep this. This might become useful. I don't think, kind of shy. Let's get the branch cutters in here just to clean a couple of these cuts up a little better. There we go. Just one of that. Okay, keeping this. I'm going to big weed. Move anything that's growing here. We don't want anything growing out that way. I don't like that. This might develop for one of these, but I don't like that one. Trying to decide now. These two back branches. This one or this one? I think this smaller one works better than this bigger one, so we're going to remove the bigger one. I think that bigger one competed with this one more. This one's up higher, and so we'll fill in that area. Now we have this branch. Alright, I'm going to remove this upward growing stuff here, and move this lower stuff back here. And we're going to keep the rest of that for now. So, this one really got chopped. That is what we are left with. Rotate it. Oh, no, wait, I'm not done. I never decided on all of this stuff on the other side, did I? Okay, this is going to go. This is growing in. Look at this. Leave on the inside. That leaf. And that leaf. Favor this to show the trunk more. I'll leave that decision later. I think one of these has to go. Either this has to be shortened, this becomes the leader, or this gets removed and this stays the leader. But we'll decide on that on another time, I think. And we'll keep this little back branch here. Move a couple leaves here. Okay. Okay, there we go. Rotate it. That will be the end of this video. So if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and see you next time.